Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. I'm just feeding calves this morning and this is our youngest room. So we've got one skinny bottle today. She's the only bottle baby currently. And she sure is a cutie. So when we have just one bottle baby or like 0 bottle babies, feeding typically tends to go pretty quick because you can just slide the bottle in the holder and then you don't really have to look at them until they finish the bottle. She needs a little bit of help yet because she's a little bit funny. And she could probably learn to drink from the pail, but we're just gonna leave her on this bottle for a little bit longer because they seem to enjoy it. This room took me about 2 minutes to feed, which is because it's only half full. She is the only one on the end there, and all of these pens are still empty, so we have 11 pens left to fill. And then we actually have one completely empty room that I'm gonna have to clean over the next couple of days. So this room is now done. Lights off, fan on, and then we go to the second oldest room. Calf feeding is finished. Right now it's super quick because I didn't have any new babies this morning and we're really only feeding about 2.5 rooms milk. So it's kind of nice. But right now I'm gonna take advantage of the cooler weather because it's only about 14 degrees Celsius right now today. That's almost 15 degrees cooler than what we've been getting for the last couple of weeks. It's been pretty warm. But I'm gonna be bedding up because it's not too hot and I can wear a mask comfortably and I'm not gonna be sweating like crazy. And because we're gonna be silaging this upcoming week, I wanna try and get as many things done as possible so that my mom and my sister, who are calf feeding while myself, my brother, and a few other people are operating machinery, don't have to do any extra chores. So I like to try and make it as easy as possible for the duration of silaging so that nothing extra has to happen. So everybody is clean. They typically spread out the pile of shavings themselves. This guy's kind of lagging, but he'll get that spread out soon enough. They'll usually like roll around and somebody pooped already. Good job, buddy. And then they'll spread it out themselves. So yeah, bunch of clean babies, which is super important because it attributes to how healthy they are. Clean bedding, clean calves means healthy calves. So this is something that we always try to keep on top of. And then it's just nicer to work in here too because it's clean and it's nice to work in a clean area. So with all of that stuff being done, it's time to feed the Reno barn their pellets ration. And we call it the Reno barn because we renovated that barn from being part of the dairy barn where all of the milking cows were to a group pen for calves. So it's just short for renovated barn, but everybody knows it as the Reno barn here. But before I do anything, I really want to check on this bin. And that still looks full. So it's really important to look at that every once in a while because I was always the person that forgot to do that. And then on one of my calf feeding shifts, we realized, I think it was on a Saturday or a Sunday, that that bin was almost empty. So we were running out and almost didn't have enough feed to cover the space between when it had to be brought in and when we were empty. So basically that bin is connected to this auger, and then we fill this wheelbarrow and then we wheel it all the way to the Reno barn out there, and that's how we feed our group pen of calves. So once we've dumped piles of pellets, we will just top dress it with chopped straw. And we started doing that because our calves were having really thin stool. So we had to have a conversation with our feed rep and I think the vet, and they recommended feeding chopped straw. Can't remember who it was that mentioned it, so we did try doing that and it made a pretty big difference. So that's what we've been doing. Having some extra roughage, like dry matter in there, is actually really good for the rumen development. So I established last video that I was gonna name this little girl Dreamer, and then I wasn't sure what I wanted to name this guy. So I left it up to you guys to leave some name suggestions, and a lady named Allison mentioned the name Endry, which is Albanian for a dream, I think she said. So I thought that was a really cute name to accompany the name Dreamer, so his name is Endry. And I think it's so perfect. Hey? You like your name? You cutie. And I'll give you guys a close-up of Dreamer. She's growing like a weed already. Look at this. Hi. Are you gonna eat my chin? Oh, you're a sweet little baby. Yeah. So she's just as sweet as she looks. I know a lot of people wanted to name her Oreo. Somebody mentioned cookies and cream, but I just think that's so stereotypical for a goat that looks like this. So I wanted to name her something a little bit more special than that. Right? Oh, you're so cute. And so far, I think both of these babies are actually polled, so that's awesome. Hey? You're not gonna be having any horns. So as you saw from that drone footage, I had the goats in here and they've eaten a couple inches off the top, so you can see that they've broken off all pieces from here, because this is normally what this, I think it's a cochin weed. That's normally what the top of it looks like, and this has clearly been chewed off. So this is the first time I've really been able to put them on grass properly, and it's really exciting because you can notice the difference so quickly. I'm gonna show you how fat and chubby they look after being on grass. So look at those round bellies. Even Batman looks good. So here, this is Kamouraska and Rosetta, and Gemma in the back looks pretty chubby as well. So I'm really happy with how they're doing on the grass. Like, look at that. She looks pregnant. Hopefully she is pregnant by now. Maybe by a couple weeks. But yeah, they look really good. And the only other goat here that's due this season is Shine. Hi. And she looks very preggo too. So she's due on the 27th, which is today in exactly 11 days. So she's on close baby watch now. So this is gonna be the first kidding that has been sired by Batman. All of my other boer babies have been sired by Samurai. This big dude right there. And the only reason why Princess is in there with him is because she and Batman are by the same sire, so you can't really put half siblings or siblings together because that just makes for some unhealthy goats. So yeah, these guys are all full and fat and happy. Right, Kamouraska? And hopefully they're gonna be pregnant soon. So that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like it, subscribe, and share it with a friend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.